Disappointing for Sundowns, of course, and I think a lot of people probably lost a lot of money with the bets. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Corner Flag. You are here with your favorite host, Shane, and in today's episode, of course, it's a little bit different. As you all know, if you aren't new to my channel, you will notice that I don't really do PSL content like that, and that's because there's a lot of people who are doing it, and I think they do it very, very well, so I usually leave it to them. But this time around, I do think there is something that I want to say, because I'm a big fan of heartwarming stories and good stories in football, and I do think we just closed the first chapter on that today, with Magesi FC, of course, being crowned the Carlin Black Label champions, of course. And what a beautiful story that they have achieved, and what a monumental achievement that they've made, of course, overcoming Sundowns in the process, right? Beating them 2-1, and it was a tough game for them. It was a tough game. I believe I saw the position at some point was like 72% for like Sundowns, and so those boys had to weather a hell of a storm. Even by halftime they were 1-0 down, but second half they came through with a different attitude, and Clinton Larson did his thing, man. Clinton Larson did his thing. Definitely did a bit of more coaching and picked up the tactics a little bit. Didn't do too many changes. I believe there was just one. Mamelodi, of course, gave 3 changes a little bit late though. I think it was just after the 70th minute or somewhere there. We saw the introduction of Morena Lesaku and Noma Ema in the place of Shalulile, Mudau, and Batusi Obas. And also saw Salas as a desperate substitute somewhere on later down the line, we did witness that as well. And man, just overall, when I was looking at the game, even for Ribeiro, it just wasn't coming for Sundowns. It just wasn't happening, man. Especially in the second half, they did control the game, but nobody said it, bro. Maybe it was written in the stars. It did feel like it was Magesi's game today, and I think we should celebrate them, especially being such a small team and it being the first season in the Premiership as well. I do believe it's a brilliant story. Clinton Larson, for him as well, he did also mention in his interview that I think he spent like 3 seasons out in the second division also, so he did his time, bro. He was toiling and he was working and he was doing his thing, learning more about the game, and I think this is also a great achievement for him as well, especially coming back to the PSL. Looking at even how they've been playing throughout the season as well, I mean, it's still quite new, but from what we've seen so far, they have done a brilliant job. Looking at what they've done with the big 3, they've already beat Mamelodi Sundowns, they've beat Pirates, they drew against Chiefs. They also beat some notable teams like TS Galaxy and Richards Bay along the line, drew against teams like Cape Town City, so they've been doing quite well. I think they're like 4th or 5th from bottom, so they're not in a relegation place at the moment, which is basically what they want to do. They just want to survive this season, and that's probably looking like what they're on course to be doing throughout this match as well. So I think it was really good for them, and a good story for them as well. Disappointing for Sundowns, of course, and I think a lot of people probably lost a lot of money with the bets, but either way, it's a good story for football, especially for all of these players. It's a momentous occasion for them. I can't even name one, and that's why it's such a special occasion for them as well. Please let me know what you thought of the game, any players that impressed you, and please don't forget to leave those in the comments. Don't forget also to like, share, and subscribe to the channel as well. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you in the next episode of Corner Flag.